Alrighty then, let's talk about Josh Paschal for the Detroit Lions. Apparently, he been injured. Um, I mean, I don't. The injury is unspecified, and apparently he's going to be out a little bit longer. They gave a vague return date of September. Now it's going to be later than September. So right now, you look at the defensive end position. It's Aiden Hutchinson, Marcus Davenport, which is the countdown to him going down. Um, Pat O'Connor. Oh man, I don't even know who else is there. I feel like somebody else just got injured at that position. But right now, they got Makai Wingo back who can play some end. Enrique went down who played a lot of end last year, so they really thin at the position. Obviously screaming for them to go sign Zadarius Smith, trade for Trey Hendrickson. But at this point, it seemed like they may need to make a couple moves. Matt Judon already signed with the Dolphins, so Clowney, Zadarius Smith is still out there. And they're refusing to go make any type of move. So, I mean, like I said, this is Mike Valenti's issue is that, hey, go get Trey Hendrickson and just sew it up and be done with it and go for the playoffs and worry about, go for the Super Bowl and worry about everything later. So, but check out Detroit Lions Star playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You talking about the second round picks outside of the Brian Branch and Laporta year. Enrique, I think he was a second round pick. Been an injury disaster. Came in with a back injury. They still drafted him. The next year, Josh Paschal, he was already injured. I mean, he has absolutely been fantastic in the run game, but he's been ass in the rushing the quarterback. And then you had the Laporta and Branch year. You skip over that. Ennis Rackstraw. So 3 out of the first 4-year drafts has just been, guys that really never been able to stay on the field. Even Paschal, for the most, probably last year was his most healthy season. He still missed a handful of games, so you just can't be dependent on. Can't get a sack. He can't stop the run. He get a lot of penetration, but he can't get after the run. And really, they're thin at defensive end, and Brad Holmes just continues to not want to make a move at that position. You wouldn't even hear them talking about Trey Hendrickson had they drafted the Mike Green or had they drafted a pass rusher and moved up. Had they was able to get James Pierce, you wouldn't even hear anything about those guys. But he continues to put his faith in Davenport. You really, it's a crapshoot across the board. Hutchinson coming off a leg injury. Davenport always injured. Josh Paschal always injured. Enrique always injured. Makai Wingo, as we know it, always injured. Lee McNeil coming off an injury. It's like, what the fuck? Like, who are you going to count on to rush the pass? You going to use Derek Barnes again? Remember last year? He started kind of dabbling and rushing the passer because that's what he was before he became a 3-down linebacker. He got injured. So you just looking at the situation and you like, man, what are we, what are you going to do? And he just refused to make a move. I know you're trying to look in the garbage can, see if 53 man get cut, but he could have easily picked up Clowney. Okay, we got Clowney in here. Or we could have easily brought back Zadarius Smith. We got Smith in here. And then you could have made another move or something. But right now, they need about a couple moves. Because we know it's a countdown until Davenport go down. It's just inevitable. It's inevitable. And it's inevitable, but I mean, like I said before, I didn't know what Makai Wingo was still coming off the knee injury. Second year guy didn't play much last year. Then you had he was a 6th round pick. Miles Frazier, the guard, he been still down with some type of injury. The kid from Boise State went down. What the fuck is he just saying? Hey man, is Brad saying, hey, if you got an injury, join the Detroit Lions. You got an injury history, you made a China glass. You got come on, like dog, like what's going on? Like what is the mathematics behind this? Is he picking guys who ain't durable on purpose? They damn near the Detroit hospitals. Sheesh. But Paschal, man, like I said before, man, I wash my hands of Rackstraw and Enrique. I mean, I wash my hands of those guys. Them guys have been Always injured. You just want to wash your hands of those. Those guys are horrible, bro. Horrible. Horrible. Can't even get on the field to flex what they can and can't do. Horrible. Get that bad juju off the team. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what he do. We know Detroit teams don't make big moves as far as um, getting a pass rusher. They don't make those moves, you know, or a big name star. He gonna dabble in the garbage can and bring a defensive end in. That was the reason they brought Davenport in to begin with. He was cheap. Minnesota's paying half his salary. This year, he playing for the cheap. But being cheap come back and bite you in your ass. So you going into the season already thin at pass rusher, and you just get thinner at edge. You just getting thinner. And you got to think about it. If they ain't got no pass rush, you got to go against Lamar, Jordan Love, Burrow, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? You like to play man to man and you can't get no pressure. It's like, all right, well, now we see Brian Holmes' limitation. You know, he too hopeful in the development. Remember, Antoine Green is going, man, motherfucker ain't even, that nigga probably working at Quicken Loans. Nigga in the G League or some shit. They were singing his praises last year. It's like, dog, like, we see these hoes. Like, you need to cover him. He refused to cover him. He refused to cover him. And now you going into the league, you going into the new year with a beat up defensive line. No Paschal, no Anzarike, a limping Makai Wingo, no Aleem McNeil, no Josh Paschal. And they just like, oh, okay, we ain't gonna sign nobody. We gonna just trust, like, all right. And this is why you can't blame people who don't see this big year for the Lions, because you gonna play man-to-man defense, but you don't invest into a front four. It's crazy. You count on Aleem McNeil and Aiden Hutchinson to carry your front line, your front defensive line, and they coming off injuries. Aleem McNeil, who knows when the fuck he coming back? So it is what it is. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christian Chance get notifications. We go live or drop video. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.